Whoa, it's Puese. How's it going? We're doing a little first time unboxing video today, and just got a 3DS XL red and black to crack open for the first time. This will be about my first time actually handling one of these things. And of course, since it's Brewed Gaming, we're also cracking open a bottle of some Lagunitas Hop Stoopid, because you gotta get them tree trunk or pine tree licking flavors from this delicious beer. Let's get into it. Now this is about as amateur as it gets, so we're just gonna kind of fly with this and see how it goes. But so I got a few things to compare to. I have my old 3DS, or no, my DS Lite, which is the red and black one, which is why I specifically wanted this one, even though we are actually just, I think about a week or so away from the yellow Pikachu Pokemon nipple thing coming out, but I mean, I like Pokemon, I just don't care about that. This one has some value to me. And then I also got my original, I think it's Cosmo Black 3DS, and then my iPhone, because I'm an Apple slut, and we're just gonna have a little comparison here. So, and again, we got my beer. So, what do we got? And I gotta start cracking right into it. So, zoom on there. Yeah, it took me a while to want to get into this actually, because I remember when the DSi XL came out. I never had a DSi, but to me it actually looked like it was more for older people who maybe didn't couldn't really see the screen. I don't know, it was like basically just for people who played Brain Age. Come on, master. So I didn't quite see the draw at it, so I don't know. Apparently this one, from what most people have been saying, is the superior version. It's better, just has a better feel to it, more sturdy, looks great. I was always worried, and when I saw the DSi XL, it always seemed like it was really pixelated. But this one apparently though it is pixelated, isn't too bad. So let's crack open. It is a heavy box too, so I have to assume that most of that is going to be the manual. So I can chill out there. So we got a lot of your old stuff here. Yeah, this has got to be the manual for most of the weight. Got your AR cards, which will be used once or twice. Actually, I don't know if there's any new ones in here. No, it doesn't look like it. So, got the AR cards. Got some Club Nintendo stuff. Quick start guide in 15 different languages. Oh my god. Oh, this is all gonna be different languages too. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, this. Oh my god. People really go through this. It's kind of nice though, because manuals are something that you just don't see too often anymore. A lot of games just don't ship with them. I was kind of shocked that because I had the Fire Emblem recently, and that really didn't have anything in it. But actually, the game was pretty good in itself to explain how it worked. But I don't know. So anyway, we got that there. Let's get into the hardware. Comes with a plug, which supposedly I think it's Europe and Japan did not come with a plug, so this is actually kind of a cherished thing. So it's just expected that you already had a 3DS when you got the plug, or you had to spend extra for it. Alright, so bam. So already just in the package I can feel it's a little bit heavier on that, and oop baby. Does look good though. You gotta have that matte finish, because that shine, even in this light, just off the reflection, you can see all the fingerprints and smudges that are on this. Well, obviously it's the first time it's been touched, but there's nothing on there, or even on the radios. I mean, that's just a smudgy mess. So that's definitely a big thing. And the iPhone's, oh god. All right, so. Oh baby, 8% alcohol, baby. This is good stuff too. This is not that expensive for all you viewers that are of age. It's very important with Brewed Gaming that people that are appropriate are enjoying said beverages. But that's the thing, you could be any age to enjoy this. Oh, can't even see it. This beautiful thing. So let's just crack it open. So I mean, instantly, like I said, it's a little bit heavier, but not too much. And kind of opening it up. Oh my lord. You know, I've kind of seen these at kiosks at like Best Buys and such. But it is true, like everyone says, it isn't until you actually crack it open and hold it that you suddenly realize that, my God, that's a big screen. I mean, I think what's actually more shocking is the bottom screen more so than the top. Because on this thing, it's like, I just always felt like the bottom screen was very, very small. And if you compare the regular, like the DS Lite, the screen on the bottom there for the 3DS is actually the same size as the original screens on the DS. So even though it might seem like it's smaller, it's not. But it's the same dimensions. It's just that the top screen is more of a widescreen sort of setup. But yeah, you know, that's the instant thing that I'm noticing here, is that this is big. That is really big. So let's go ahead and power it on here. Right? Oh, good sign. Wow, that is big. Oh, the 3D is cranked up. I don't know if I want that. Alright, we're gonna hit a little English. Okay. Check the 3D depth slider to the right. The upper screen is all the way up. I like that it has that snap to it. The actual buttons on the bottom, that's a nice thing too. What if you use next? Activate 3D. Oh, this is my favorite part. Take me on a trip, DS. See, you could see that, right? Nope. You know, I honestly think that what Nintendo did with the 3DS, with having this kind of technology where you don't need the glasses, it's so brilliant because it, like, all the ads and everything say, you know, only 2D images are available, like if you watch videos online or you saw trailers or anything. And I think that's pretty cool because it's like you actually got to see it, and once you see it in person, you go, whoa, it's a trip. I mean, I don't know, I really enjoy it. I'm enjoying the fact that the sweet spot on this is actually a lot more forgiving than it was on the original DS. Like, and that's what a lot of people said, and I have to say, like, looking at it, I feel like I'm looking at one of those like Magic Eye books back from the 90s, because this definitely has a lot easier to see on the 3D effect. But anyway, we'll just kind of let it chill there, turn the 3D off. But yeah, this is, the build quality feels good, and I love how clicky that is. And it has a position that's kind of like a laptop, where you can have it open like that. So if you set that down to watch like Netflix or use the internet browser, which is, internet browser's probably still pretty atrocious, but you know, it's kind of nice that you would be able to just set that down and it would work like that. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a huge size difference in that. As you can see there, it's big, but it strangely is not too big. It always seemed like the DSi XL was just kind of obnoxiously big, really. But this actually just feels good, and I'm a big person, you know. My hands are big, you know, so I want to grip something. Yeah, dude. So, you know, that definitely seems like a good thing. Apparently the process to transfer all your data from the original DS to the new one takes time. I think it's all done through the infrared sensor, so I don't know how long, if it's an hour or two. But I have to say, I'm anxious to get into it and see what kind of what all my old games, you know, like I got like the Metal Gear Solid, the Resident Evil, Ocarina of Time, like games like that. Apparently they are brilliant on this, so I'm very excited to see that. But yeah, I mean, just size, the screen is just beautiful. I mean, you know, that's just comparing like the iPhone screen to it. Obviously the iPhone screen is a lot higher res than the DS, but even still, I found that most times when I'm playing the 3D games on here, when 3D is actually on, you don't really notice the pixelation as much. Like, that's just my experience. You kind of end up, it's kind of because your game sucks you in, so you end up not noticing as much. But I don't know, could just be me. So yeah, we're gonna go through the whole process on there. But yeah, I have to say, this actually seems like a pretty sweet upgrade. Because even just looking at the text on there, pixelation is not as bad as I thought it would look. So honestly, I would definitely recommend it. I have a feeling the price tag will drop. Wait a minute, what is that? Oh, wait a minute. Actually, this is exciting. Stylus on the side. Because this thing was just atrocious. Because, like, yeah, games like, there was like Resident Evil or what was it? Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, like, the stylus is way in the back here, and it has this telescoping thing. So you're like, okay, you gotta sit there, pull it apart, and then get it out and be like, burp, 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 and then you have to turn it around. Because what I did a few times, and I'm sure I'm not alone on this, I would reach back to grab this, and I'd accidentally push the cart and it would unlock it out, my game would be destroyed. Well, I mean, I would lose all my progress, whatever I was doing. Really annoying, and that's one of the nice things that the DS Lite had over the original DS, because that one also, the original DS had it in the back, and this one has it on the side, so it's super easy to grab. So that is ridiculously exciting. And it's got the SD card slot still there. From what I've heard, it has a 4 GB instead of a 2 gig, which is nice. Still seems small, but truth be told, Nintendo games just don't somehow use that much memory, so 4 gigs actually is quite a bit. You could store quite a bit of games. Oh, and it has the headphone jack on the side here. Oh, I'm stupid. Headphone jack on the side is exciting because for the same reason I had a problem with this, since it's right in the middle on the original. When I would go to plug it in, like here, just take this thing right here, I'd go to plug it in, but when I'd snap it in, I would oftentimes put my finger right on the cartridge again, and I'd push it and I'd unlock the cartridge. So with this, you know, if you're putting it in, yeah, you can just brace your finger against like the infrared or whatever. It doesn't really matter, so really easy. No, it's just an overall improvement. I mean, that's what this is. Like, aside from like the visual polish that all the big screens has, it feels good. It just feels really good to hold in the hand. So I would say for any adult gamers that are mostly people that play these things at home, which is me, I don't usually take this thing with me when I'm out. I think this is the way to go for any sort of like home portable gamer, especially, you know, you've got more people in the house, so if you want to use the Xbox or, well, I was going to say the Wii U, but nobody wants to use that. Actually, Sienna right now is playing the Animal Crossing on the Wii because I'm getting so excited for Animal Crossing on here. I'm getting her addicted to that, so when Animal Crossing comes out, get a couple copies, she can use my old one, I got my new one, so very exciting. Oh, yeah, I think she's yelling because she probably just caught another tin can on the on Animal Crossing. But yeah, that'll probably about do it for this comparisons. I have to say it's a solid piece of hardware. You know, this is something that I'm definitely happy to see, and I'm excited to see all my other games how they look on there. But yeah, I would definitely advise checking it out. Thanks for watching this unboxing. First time ever. It was a good time. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my beer, of which I have much more of, and definitely gonna enjoy slaying some crazy 3DS action on my new XL. Cheers, guys. Have a great day. This is Puese out. Okay, bye.